You know the engineer. Their PRs get 40 comment threads. Stand-up runs 12 minutes longer when they're on. 2 of your best ICs have started dialing up on you instead of posting in channel. And in their last perf review, you wrote strong technical contributor. Here's the claim I want to defend in the next 3 minutes. One disengaged or low-trust engineer doesn't cost you 1 headcount. They cost you roughly 3. And the math isn't soft. It shows up in your sprint velocity, your attrition, and your on-call rotation. This applies whether you're an EM holding the perf calibration pen or a staff IC trying to figure out why your RFC keeps stalling. Let's break down where the 3 comes from. 1. Direct output. This one's obvious. Below the bar, IC ships maybe half what a solid engineer ships. That's 0.5 headcount of lost output right there. Not 3 yet. Keep going. 2. Coordination tax on everyone else. This is the one orgs systematically undermeasure. Every PR needs deeper review. Every design doc needs a defensive section addressing their objections. Your tech lead is spending 20% of their week translating, mediating, or quietly redoing work. Google's internal research on team effectiveness, the Aristotle study, landed on psychological safety as the #1 predictor of team performance. One person who makes code review feel adversarial nukes that for 6 other people. Call it another full headcount of drag across the team. 3. The keeper test in reverse. Netflix has this famous frame. Would you fight to keep this person if they tried to leave? Flip it. When your A players watch a B player stay quarter after quarter with no consequences, they update their model of the company, not loudly, silently. They start taking recruiter calls, Stripe, Linear, Shopify. Every high-bar org I've talked to engineers at says the same thing. The cost of tolerating a low performer is paid in the resignation of your best one 8 months later. That's the 3rd headcount, and it's the most expensive one because you didn't lose a median engineer. You lost a top decile one. So that's the 3. Now the harder question, and this is where EM and staff IC paths diverge for a second. If you're the EM, you already know who this person is. You've known for 2 quarters. The blocker isn't identification. It's that PACPs are slow, HR is risk-averse, and your skip level wants to see coaching attempts documented. Fine. But start the clock today, not next cycle. Every week of delay is measurable in the calendar of the teammate who's interviewing at Anthropic on Friday. If you're the staff IC, your job isn't to fire anyone. Your job is to make the cost legible. When the perf cycle comes around and your EM asks for calibration input, don't write works well with others. Write the specific incident. The RFC that stalled 6 weeks, the on-call handoff that paged 3 people at 2 a.m. because runbook updates were skipped, specific, dated, blast radius described. That's how you give your EM the artifact they need to act. The TLDR. High-performing teams aren't built by hiring stars. They're built by being unwilling to subsidize the cost of the bottom with the morale of the top 10. Next video, I'm breaking down how to write perf feedback that survives a calibration room. The specific structure that gets ratings to actually move. If you've got a calibration horror story, drop the anonymized version in the comments. I read them.